We start today's journey from Heuston train station, Dublin, to our coach stop for Stena-line and Irish Ferries at Dublin Port. Walk to the stop so you have guidance of where the bus stop is located. Have you ever seen Dublin so quiet? It's 5 a.m. in the morning and look at the things that I do for YouTube. And we now walk towards and over the Sean Heuston Bridge and towards our stop here at Parkgate Street. And the ironwork for this bridge are of great design, and also it runs along the Lewis tram tracks, as you see here. We now follow the Lewis tram tracks and we cross over to the road here on your right. We are now walking down Parkgate Street and towards our stop for today. You'll notice the Ashling Hotel is adjacent to this stop. Now, wide hotels changed, the next landmark has been here for an age and will be here even longer. And the stop is also located here right beside the park at Parkgate Street, the famous landmark I was talking about. The bus stop indicating Parkgate Street, and it's where our bus for today will stop.
I can't, I have to go. I'm 15 minutes late now. I'm going.
Nine of us.
I can't.
I think the driver would have waited, but he was a bit late running today. And we start our journey here at Parkgate Street and are stopping at Heuston Station. And our stops along the way are one Bachelors Walk and then Custom House Quay, George's Quay, then Stena-line Terminal 2, and finally Irish Ferries Terminal 1. Off we go along the banks of the River Liffey, a bit late, around 15 minutes, but we get to the ferry on time, and I think that's all that matters. So the ferry times are according to the ferry sailing times, and I will leave a link of times in the description page, but note this is subject to change, and the link I will leave is to Nolancoaches, which is the ferry provider, and the bus ticket costs €4.50, booked online in advance. We booked with Stena-line when we booked our ticket, but the driver does accept the card, but no cash is accepted. The seats were a standard bus seat, and grand I must say for the 34th minute journey, provided adequate comfort, which is all you need. Grand morning it is here in Dublin, and the sun is shining here through the clouds, as you'll see coming up. Here we see the Halfpenny Bridge, which was built in cast iron, and I think the bridge was named after the old Irish currency money, the halfpenny, with much could be bought with little money back in the good old days, not like today. But as Ronnie Drew said, the famous Dublin Irish rebel singer, I remember Dublin City in the rare old times. Anyways, enough of my Irish banter, and we see boat cruises can be taken along the River Liffey, although I would suggest you see more with a bus tour. O'Connell Street already, and where did the time go? O'Connell Street is the beating heart of Dublin city centre. Cross under the railway bridge, which many a train can be seen crossing for you rail enthusiasts. Now approach the Stop Here Customs House, where a number of people board. River Liffey seems so calm today, not much wind. We can see this by the steam in the backdrop travelling straight up. As we approach Dublin Port, the question is, would I recommend Nolancoaches ferry service? Would I recommend Nolancoaches? I absolutely would. And having talked to a passenger at the stop before departing, he said the bus was usually on time or earlier. It was just a bit unlucky today that it was delayed. In addition, when I got back on the coach at the night sailing from Holyhead, the Scottish driver was of great help and assistance. I heard him even helping people with directions from the stops and was very friendly, I must say. And as you will see, dogs are allowed on board the Stena-line ferry, and also cabins can be booked where you can bring your dog. And the night service here we see going back at 11:30 PM goes back into Dublin city centre. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and it's off you, and you can join me for the next one.